Yeah. It's big beats. K. Jones. If everybody hating, the game is a mess. But I do it for the fame and the checks. You really wanna know about the name with the best? Yeah, I'm flossing. Check out the chains on my neck and the way I'm rocking the beat, it's like a mystery. Is everybody really trying to diss me? So while you doing that, I'll be making history. And I'll be rocking the mic till I'm 50. Strictly, yeah, I do it for the fans. And the plan is to make everybody understand that the man is all about making a lot of brands. Still wanna know why my music is on demand, cause I stay on the grind every day. Never give a damn what the people gon' say. This ain't free, this time you gotta pay. 1960, that's where I lay. Everybody from the east to the west like yo. You know you be rocking with the best like yo. Your boy always pressed to impress like yo. And now we be on to the next like yo. Cause we got it like yo. Eastlands, yo, we had it like yo. Westlands, yo, we had it like yo. Uptown, yo, we had it like yo. Cause we got it like yo, we had it like yo. Hey y'all, 1960 holla. It has never been done, a mixing hip-hop with Lingala. The combination is tight and real. Not the Western rappers wanna bite the skill. Every page that I open is like a new chapter. Rap's a Bible, then I'm a true pastor. They come too slow, then I come too faster. Sicker than over the monkey damn flu bastard. I make it happen, everybody should be clapping. And the cheddar we be stacking, all the shorties you be tapping. Got everything you be lacking, yeah I get it popping. And when I get to rapping, you know I'm never stopping. From Kayole, I'm taking it to Congo. Tuko anza juicy, tuli anza kitambo. We go hard and we never stay soft. One time I salute everybody from the east to the west like yo. You know you be rocking with the best like yo. Your boy always pressed to impress like yo. And now we be on to the next like yo. Cause we got it like yo. Eastlands, yo, we had it like yo. Westlands, yo, we had it like yo. Uptown, yo, we had it like yo. Cause we got it like yo, we had it like yo.
Bapodingana pangolaka zote koma sembe okopetengana zoka lobina zwa maladi ya cancer lobitango na kopola yo kimingaye.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
Kuna wenye hesabu, wengine tulibarikiwa sauti na kalamu. Ninavyojijua wanapenda hadi mwisho. Kwa yale machache najivunia, moja ni kukuita wangu.
Wengi walifanya nikadhani sitawahi kupendwa, ila wewe umenionyesha ninaweza kupendwa. Na wengi wakasema eti sitawahi weza kuweza. Ona vile tunaishi hii life bila pressure. Kama unataka penzi siloisha, niangalie, niangalie. Mimi napopona naona maisha. Niangalie, niangalie. Nia, 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 nia. yako. Unachotaka umekipata, utapokwenda nitakufuata. So we'll always be yours, you will always be mine to the end of time.
Pawa Radio. Tune in and power up.
Black Market Records.
Yeah, no. Dogai kare, dogai kare, dogai kare, baby. Tell me you're on your way. Dogai kare, dogai kare, dogai kare, baby. Tell me you're on your way. Mwedwa. Never konye gedire da kwana. Now I'm longing for you, kweda. Orugare wakudikage homa. You know I'm waiting on you. On the way, come na chipo. You know yo Kikuyu bay wana ito. So baby, just for today, mimi nawe. Seti tukishikana, baby, take me away. Dogai kare, dogai kare, dogai kare. Tell me you're on your way. Dogai kare, dogai kare, dogai kare, baby. Tell me you're on your way.
Doga de do que te jira, yo me tego con madera. Ona ni de na nyota yaku, di que hata comereria. Kikuyu bad boy, love coming your way. Omo de konie kakabute, dole wana ke modo naste tanye. Doka ike mora gongwedo, ira ikara, ira ikara, ira ikara. I'm on my way.
Dogai kare, dogai kare, dogai kare, baby. Tell me you're on your way.
Dogai kare, dogai kare, baby, I'm on my way.
Your kind of music, all day, all night, right here on your only station, Pawa Radio.
There is a fire burning inside me. Oh, in this fire, I think I know what it could be. For when I met you in June, on that lovely afternoon, I did not have a clue all the things you'd make me do. Now every time I see you, I wanna kiss you and hold you and dream about forever in your arms. Oh, I'm falling in love. that you feel it too. And now I wanna sing this song to you. I wanna see the world now where oh wangayare samika loka ya imi odenda chokore. And I wanna sing this song to you. I wanna see the world now where wangayare samika loka ya imi odenda chokore.
Iyengo siromara awinjo kaya motera mama paro biro nega kaneno jangware buonjo kodi rama pile ochuno koraweni nimejita mikutano niwe abebo ka ochunya aworo mama herana mari mama opongo chunya amora chalo nyarombo kiranga tibuonjo kiwangi. And I'm falling in love with you, and it feels so good to know that you love me too. Yeah. I'm falling in love with you, and it feels so good to know that you love me too.
And now I wanna sing this song to you. I wanna see the world now where oh wangayare samika loka ya imi odenda chokore. And I wanna sing this song to you. I wanna see the world now where wangayare samika loka ya imi odenda chokore. Ilomba, sietna, chunyagobi. My heart feels at home when I'm with you. Ilomba, sietna, chunyagobi. My heart feels at home when I'm with you. Ilomba, sietna, chunyagobi. My heart feels at home when I'm with you. Ilomba, sietna, chunyagobi. My heart feels at home when I'm with you. Ilomba, sietna, chunyagobi. My heart feels at home when I'm with you. Ilomba, sietna, chunyagobi. My heart feels at home when I'm with you. Ilomba, sietna, chunyagobi. My heart feels at home when I'm with you. Ilomba, sietna,
Chunyagobi, Chunya feels at home when I'm with you.
Pawa Radio. Tune in and power up.
Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Power Morning Drive Show. My name is Wanyoike, and I am super excited to be here this morning. Do let me know where you're tuning in from. It's last weekend was Happy Mother's Day, and I hope that you did. For those that have mothers, you did do take your time and spend time with her. We we are just do the dishes and give her some free time so that she can chill, as a gift of appreciation for taking care of you. For those that do not have their moms, I also hope that you did have, maybe community around you. I know it can be quite challenging because I do have a lot of my friends that have lost their moms, and it's not so easy. So yeah, do let me know. Did you enjoy time with your mama? Did you wish your mama a happy Mother's Day? Ulimtumia ka M-Pesa pale? Or you could be watching right now and you yourself, you're a mom. Did they appreciate you? Do let me know. But I did. I enjoyed. I was home spending time with my mom, just talking about all the things that motherhood portend and bring about. Yes, and I came out of that conversation just really, 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 really grateful that I have her. Am I gonna be a mom soon? Perhaps not. I'm not interested. It's a lot of work, but haidhuru tusonge tukisonganga. Yes, this is the Power Morning Drive Show. Kama kawaida, we start off with the day's traffic updates. But before that, let me let you know what we are going to be discussing today a little bit later on the program. We are going to be having Mr. Jared Oyie from the ODM Youth League, and we're going to be looking at youth in transition. Campaign mode is currently activated. Every road, every conversation is looking towards the 2027 general elections. And so we are going to be having a lot of conversations from now all the way till 2027 about, just the kind of political transition that we are in as a nation. And so we're going to be looking at the youth, ODM Youth League this morning. Also look at how well does it prepare the next generation of politicians. Are there any gaps perhaps that our political makeup, our political landscape could be sorted out by making sure that more and more young people are plugged into this political youth league. So do join us then for that kind of conversation. Remember, you can get in touch with us on our social media handles. We are at Power Radio across all socials. We are also streaming live this broadcast across YouTube. We are also on X, Facebook as well. You can also find us on our website, www.power254.org/Power Radio. I am already at work. Let me get you to work, and we start off with the day's traffic updates, most especially along the major roads in Nairobi. We start off with the day high and mighty Thika Road, and my God, today the traffic is absolutely madness. It starts all the way from Kahawa Wendani stage as you go towards Kahawa Sukari, all the way down towards town. So guys, I do not know if you have an alternative route, please find yourself one. Same situation is also happening along Kiambu Road from the DCI place right into Thika Road. Pia kumeshikana pale Kiambu Road kama kawa. The traffic from Githogoro village as you go into the Kiambu Road as well is looking quite hefty this morning. Some build up also starts all the way from Thindigwa, also looking quite busy this morning as well. Limuru Road is not too shabby. There's just a little bit of a snarl up as you go from Village Market down towards the Muthaiga intersection, and then soon spills over towards Aga Khan Hospital. Peponi Road is also looking not too good this morning. There's a lot of traffic, especially as you go towards the Zezoro restaurant area, but it soon clears out after that. Lower Kabete Road, just as you turn from the Zen Garden into Spring Valley, just know that you're going to get yourself into some lots and lots of traffic this morning. I see Red Hill Link Road, not too shabby, actually clear. Nothing much to complain about this morning. Wanyoike Way is looking quite busy from Karibu Inn area as you go towards the ABC Place Nairobi, down towards the mall in Westlands. There's just a lot of traffic as well, but mostly inbound. Nothing much happening as you go out of town. So please be sure to know what exactly is going on that road. Naivasha Road, eco clear. Nothing much to complain about, so that you guys should be looking good. Ngong Road from the Junction Mall all the way down towards Prestige Plaza, there's just a lot of traffic as well on that front. Incidentally, Raila Odinga Road is looking quite busy this morning, actually, from the T-Mall terminus all the way down as you go towards the Ngumo Estate into Kenyatta roundabout. There's a lot of, well, not a lot of traffic. There's manageable, slow but moving, I can see. So that kind of never happens, but today it's that's the situation happening as well. There's also a lot of traffic also on Langata Road, especially as you go towards the Western Hotel area. So please be aware of that situation also as well. Mombasa Road also looking quite busy this morning from the Next Gen Mall all the way towards the Bellevue and spills over towards Bunyala Road. Kama kawaida, there's just a lot of traffic as well. Jogoo Road pia kumeshikana bumper to bumper from Makadara all the way as you go even towards the Ladesha Road. So please be sure to know that that's the situation that you should be expecting on major roads. The Eastern Bypass is also looking like quite a mess. That whole area of Embakasi, Nyayo Estate, mess. But you should be out of the woods in no time. All right. In case I have not I've not looked into the place or the neck of the woods that you are in and there could be an incident that you'd like us to know, please let us know. The hashtag to use is hashtag Power Morning Drive. Let me take a quick breather. We get back with the dailies, both locally and internationally. This is the Power Morning Drive show on Power Radio. See you in a bit.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Can you see me lay down? I don't trust anything you say, girl. Dunia know it, I could pay back. When you see me head out, baby, don't think I'll come back. Ghosting in danger, can't find me in danger. Oh no. Another woman in my bed, putting a smile on my face. I'm redefining my space. Oh no. Baby, I give you a 10. I give it again and again. I don't know if you shall I need tender. If you shall I need tender. If you shall I need tender. Who shall I need tender? Who shall I need tender? Who shall I need? One piece broken to pieces. Hold my feast, holding my pieces. Grown man things don't lie with your kisses. You're no longer part of my weakness, baby. By the way, you don't see my favorite color. Need me to replace. Oh no. Another woman in my bed, putting a smile on my face. I'm really finding my space. Oh no. Baby, I give you a 10. I give it again and again. I don't know if you shall I need tender. If you shall I need tender. If you shall I need tender. If you really love me, shall I need tender. Ooh, shall I need tender.
Power Radio. Tune in and power up.
Nasikia fiti mazee. Unajua ni aje? Sida historia fiti na. Nasikia fiti na. Historia fiti na.
It's Mikey on this.
Nasikia fiti na. Sida mambo ya fiti na. Kila bill nilishalipa na bado nina mkwanja nina kitita. Nasikia fitina, sidai mambo ya fitina. Soka kuna drinks come, mbili vile inafaa. Leo ni ile siku ya kufeel good. Tom daktari amesema tujitibu. Soma miachilia kitambi tuharibu. baada ya dishi ni makali na zabibu. Kata maji tukipuliza mawingu, samabani yanakali upita mchinku. Haina wori juu miwani zina tintu, zimekashika afisa na mapingu. Kuna form na ngoja uitoe ni sign, niko on na siwezi patikana offside. Piga shot nika umecheki up on site, toa lock nika unadai go inside. Kuna form na ngoja uitoe ni sign, niko on na siwezi patikana offside. Piga shot nika umecheki up on site, toa lock nika unadai go inside. Nasikia fitina, sidai mambo ya fitina. Kila bill nilishalipa na bado nina mkwanja nina kitita. Nasikia fitina, sidai mambo ya fitina. Soka kuna drinks zikam, mbili vile inafaa. Soft life pesha London, more life bila kashfa. Gold label ndani ya tumbler, Hozi kwevo ndani ya tumbler. Soft life pesha London, more life bila kashfa. Gold label ndani ya tumbler, Hozi kwevo ndani ya tumbler. Na niko team mama, sina tialala. Napiga shots kibabu wa wino ndani ya big club. Na kila pen meka kando amesimama. Kila bet tuligambo leo imeivana. Hakuna weng na eka kando hizo drinks zikam. Order drinks straight from Campton na Marezela. Ni sherehe bila scandal ama hiti laugh. Niko genje bila mambo wala fitina. Nasikia fitina, sidai mambo ya fitina. Kila bill nilishalipa na bado nina mkwanja nina kitita. Nasikia fitina, sidai mambo ya fitina. Soka kuna drinks zikam, mbili vile inafaa. Nasikia fitina, sidai mambo ya fitina. Kila bill nilishalipa na bado nina mkwanja nina kitita. Nasikia fitina, sidai mambo ya fitina. Soka kuna drinks zikam, mbili vile inafaa. Mbili vile inafaa. Nasikia fitina, sidai mambo ya fitina.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
This is Hendrik Sam.
Who knew that I'd be standing right here with you? Who knew
that I'd be doing this life with you? Who knew?
Cause we are complicated kama hesabu, maswali mengi bila jawabu. I be thinking and I got no clue. I'm trying to see it from your point of view.
And when the world around me don't make sense, you put your hands around me like a necklace. I put nobody over you. I give you me, you give me all of you.
I choose you. I don't ever wanna lose you. Can't imagine it if you walk away. Don't ever walk away. Don't walk away, my love.
And I choose you. I don't ever wanna lose you. Can't imagine it if you walk away. Don't ever walk away. Don't walk away, my love.
Time on the clock is ticking and turning. If you got it on lock, then we don't got a reason to waste our time. No more, we gotta do this for life, for sure.
Cause you and me, we want this life. You're the reason why I shine so bright. Oh baby, you're the reason why I don't wanna be alone
Now
tonight.
that I go around and know that is love. I know I give it every single thing I can. I choose you. I don't ever wanna lose you. Can't imagine it if you walk away. Don't ever walk away. Don't walk away, my love.
And I choose you. I don't ever wanna lose you. Can't imagine it
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Step in on the dance and do the shoulder back. Shoulder back. Everybody do the shoulder back. Shoulder back. Brand new style, we call it shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Moonwalk and do the shoulder back. Shoulder back. Step in on the dance and do the shoulder back. Shoulder back. A new style, we call it shoulder back. 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 Everybody have to do. Have to do. Call your friends and big up on the crew. Step in at the dance. Step in at the show. Represent where you're from. Show me where you do. Alright. Slowly bounce with it. Nuff gyal a yell again, but man a did it. Back in at the latest style, man a sell it. Step in at the place, everybody have to feel it. Everybody have to feel it. They show me I steal it. Run it so me kill it every hour, every minute. Fresh new dance out the road, we a sell it. Brand new style in at the street, me a kill it. Alright. Step in at the dance and do the shoulder back. Shoulder back. Everybody do the shoulder back. Shoulder back. Brand new style, we call it shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Moonwalk and do the shoulder back. Shoulder back. Step in at the dance and do the shoulder back. Shoulder back. A new style, we call it shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Schools bounce with it. With the kids in the street, them get busy with it. With the dogs, them a pose and click at them feel it. We take over the street and dance for your lock it. Yeah, dance for your lock it. Everybody move to me left and me right. Give me space, let me show you how we are ride. When me stay popping at the place, them a hide. A brand new style in at the latest design. So step and come in now. Girl, your body fit, call your friend them Tina. She pass a wanna, everybody start come in now. Select everyone, the tune release the killer. Alright. Step in at the dance and do the shoulder back. Shoulder back. Everybody do the shoulder back. Shoulder back. Brand new style, we call it shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Moonwalk and do the shoulder back. Shoulder back. Step in at the dance and do the shoulder back. Shoulder back. A new style, we call it shoulder back. 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 Everybody have to do. Call your friends and big up on the crew. Step in at the dance. Step in at the show. Represent where you're from. Show me where you do. Slowly bounce with it. No scholar yell again, but man I did it. Back in at the latest style, man I sell it. Step in at the place, everybody have to feel it. Everybody have to feel it. They show me I steal it. Run it so me kill it every hour, every minute. Fresh new dance out the road, we a sell it. Brand new style in at the street, we a kill it. Alright. Step in at the dance and do the shoulder back. Shoulder back. Everybody do the shoulder back. Shoulder back. Brand new style, we call it shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Moonwalk and do the shoulder back. Shoulder back. Step in at the dance and do the shoulder back. Shoulder back. A new style, we call it shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Step in at the dance and do the shoulder back. Shoulder back. Everybody do the shoulder back. Shoulder back. Brand new style, we call it shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Moonwalk and do the shoulder back. Shoulder back. Step in at the dance and do the shoulder back. Shoulder back. A new style, we call it shoulder back. 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 Shoulder back.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Run.
Warembo ni wengi ila nawalenga, ndio maana usiku siku hizi nalala mapema. Hawataniteka, hawataniteka, heri tu ninyo nilale juu sitakucheza nami. Nimekiri yetu sio siri, ni wewe tu na mimi. Niamini, loving you is easy. Wacha wakupinga watupinge. Umenibeba, asante kwa kunipenda hivi unavyonipenda. Umenibeba, asante kwa kunipenda hivi unavyonipenda.
Kusema na shanga si kawaida. Won't be quick to give my love if you won't either. Fever umedeliver. Safari ya mapenzi haina kufika. Nimekiri loving you is easy. Wacha wakupinga watupinge. Umenibeba, asante kwa kunipenda hivi unavyonipenda. Umenibeba, asante kwa kunipenda hivi unavyonipenda.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
All right, welcome back. That is Watenda Willie. The song is Beba, and it's playing right here on Power Radio. This is the Power Morning Drive Show. My name is Wanyoike, and yes, as promised, my guest is already in studio. I am super excited to have him, and now we are going to be talking a lot today about what is happening, what in the world is happening inside the ODM Youth League. Good morning, Mr. Jared Oyie.
Good morning.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. Pleasure to be here again.
Of course. Yeah, of course. You know, you have a special place for in at Power Radio. Yes. So for the people maybe who do not know who you are, kindly introduce yourself, and then I'll tell you what we do next. Yeah.
Thank you. Good morning. Kenya.
Yes.
Wana ODM. Na vijana kwa jumla. Na kwa majina mimi naitwa Jared Oyie.
Yes.
One of the ODM Youth League aspirant nationally, and a young man in the political space.
Yes.
Also, I've been in the activism space as well. So personally, I'm also progressive.
Okay.
But Yeah, I'm Jared.
You're Jared. That's unacheza chini aje. Anyway, sawa. Let's just go through what has been making the dailies, and then we can just tackle maybe 2 stories there, and then we get into the ODM Youth League. That's okay? All right. Let me just start off with what's happening on the front page of the Daily Nation. The main story there is Ruto stumbles from one crisis to another. President Ruto has weathered several storms since assuming power in 2022, but after navigating one crisis after another crops up, testing even more the foundation of his administration. So this is a story that has been highlighted on page 4 and 5 of the Daily Nation. And some of the crises that they've been able to name is the budget showdown and opposition to the new taxes. Of course, that moment that led us to the 2024 maandamano, uproar over IEBC nominees, row with governors on county cash, a two-faced Raila Odinga, growing opposition to broad-based government, battling Kenyatta shadow, Gachagua fueling Mount Kenya rebellion, string of losses in court, public disquiet over performance by CSs, unfulfilled promises to the hustlers, and finally fallout over MP, whereas murder and Gen Z killings. I mean, those are a lot of things to deal with for a regime that has only been in power since 2022. What is your take on this? I mean, are we still going to continue seeing more and more build up on crisis of the Kenya Kwanza government? What's your take?
And I think this is the first government that we have had that have never had a successful budget. Because if you remember the budget that they have in 2022, 2023, that's the budget that we, the Azimio, then were on the street for. And then the budget on 2024, 2025, the Gen Zs were out against the same budget. And then now we are on the 2025-2026 budget that we are waiting, and it is there they are saying that again is expecting opposition on the budget that is going to be read, the third budget. So I think the government of the day have been trying to gamble with the budget that they have been setting up since they took over the office, because they have never had a successful budget read. And again, another thing that I think has been, if you leave alone the budget, is now the brutality and the police force, not only now on the citizenry of the country, but even the leaders.
Right.
I think just this last week, we buried one of our top lieutenant, that is Honorable Charles Ongondowe, who was gunned down here, which was so unfortunate. Again, even the president himself, in insecurity, a president that was thrown by the shoe. And this shows that, let's assume that the shoe had a position maybe on it. Where does this leave us as a nation, as a country? So our insecurity, our security is in question. If you leave alone that, even with our neighbors and international bodies, I think on the standard, again, we can see that we have a great involvement in the RSF, or the Sudan politics and leadership. We, Kenya, has always played a role on the peacekeeping, but today we are being seen differently among our peers in East Africa. So our insecurity, not only locally but even internationally, is in question. I think again on the insecurity that have been mentioned there as one of these stumbling block is that if you can remember, I think in the most recent days, that we have had a number of Kenyans being caught up in the cocaine business and illegal drugs in other countries. So something is amiss. The job opportunities are not being created. So the people or the citizens of the country, I think, are too much exposed, because we must survive. We either survive or die. So that's one of the reasons why the insecurity is rising in the country. They have also talked about the shadow on the Gachagua thing. I'll tell you, I think it was on Friday that we had a new court ruling that the deputy chief justice is not it is not in our mandate to constitute a tribunal to review when Philomena Mwilu constituted a tribunal to review the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. And I think they'll say that it's a relief to Rigathi Gachagua, but again, it is a stab to the presidency. But again, we ask ourselves, like, on the Rigathi Gachagua thing, he's still pursuing the court causes, but again, the same guy who is also pointing fingers to this government that no, it is not working and so on. He's still having interest in holding the office. That's another question we're asking ourselves as a country. Has never moved on, just like a girl or maybe those who are dating. Those who say that they move on, but they don't move on.
No, in Kenya, we are told to sympathize and move on.
Again on the IBC many people maybe were expecting that it was going to be maybe Nyachae or Anamadi and so on. But that was not the case, and it was so unfortunate for Madam Martha Karua, the PLP party leader, to call Ethon, the selected IBC chairperson, to be picked from the bush. That guy is qualified to be in that position.
Right.
What else again there? Raila Odinga.
Yes, Raila Odinga. They say that he's two-faced, and I'm like, but that's just what politics is, you know. No. Politics is actually about multiple faces.
Baba is not two-faced. Baba has msimamo. He has a stand on this. And I think it has been said over and over again that ODM as a political party is not in government, so we are not two-faced. We are in the opposition. If you could have been in government,
you are in government.
If you could have been in government, we could have relinquished our positions as minority. But again, I think this we have said here time and time again that. We have presidential system of governance, so we don't have opposition. We have minority and majority, and that's where we are. We have the minority party in the parliament and in the governance of today. And again, I think we are the only party that have always stood pro the people since. I think even the other day, yesterday, when our SG was talking, or our party members were talking about it. So, Baba is not having two-face. There's a single face that we know.
Of course, you are an insider, you would know. But let me just highlight for the people more stories so that they can go and grab their copies, and then we get right into our conversation this morning. Still on the Daily Nation cover page, Joho dragged into Turkana gold mines feud, a story that continues on page 8. Oil dealers inflate cooking gas prices by 3 times. How rogue police officers are costing taxpayers millions in needless awards. And finally, public schools demand fat bribes for new learners. You can get your copy of the Daily Nation and read all those stories also. On the Business Daily, Kenya avoids IMF loans in favor of World Bank. There's also a story here on across Africa. A pattern emerges. Assets once managed by foreign entities are transitioning to hybrid models or a local ownership. We also have a story there on the KRA losses battle for 1.7 billion Kenya shillings from roads maintenance levy. Defaults on asset financing loans hit 173 billion Kenya shillings on high rates, and so on and so forth. Yeah, so and by the way, something that if you're a landowner within Nairobi County, they are going to start a crackdown this morning. So if you've not yet been paying your land rates and you're within Nairobi County, please make sure you do your land rates, and then you should be able to be sorted out. All right, that is what is making up some of the dailies this morning. As promised, we are going to be talking today about what in the world is going on in the ODM Youth League politics. We'll talk about the electioneering process. We also need to know some historical background about how did the ODM Youth League come into being? What created the formation? Like, what are some of the factors that led into the formation? We also have the elections that are coming up right now. We will get to know how exactly is the process of the elections from the county level into the national level as well, and who else to have this conversation apart from one aspirant himself. The national, he's actually on the way to becoming, if elected, the national chair at the ODM Youth League, Mr. Jared Oyie. So let's take a quick breather. We come back and we get right into that conversation. Do start sending in your questions right now if you have any at us at Pawa Radio, and yes, we'll get for sure to get down to business with that conversation. So keep it right here. We'll be right back.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Pawa Radio.
Tumekuja kupati DJ hebu weka traki tukule happy halafu tufungue sakafu sababu inabamba inashika wingu la tisa inatufikisha ukiachilia mahewa manze DJ unatubeba Shake your
Kwenye dance floor, show us your what. Unanoki, hauchoki. Kwenye dance floor, hauchoki. Unahisi, hii muziki. Unahisi, nameless na mimi.
It's nameless. Elisa, in conjunction with Ogopa, tumekuja kuhakikisha kwamba speakers zinasikika. Hey yo mister, are you a member? Hey yo sister, wacha kulenga. Can't you see that I'm talking to you? Sasa weka mikono tu. Boom boom ba. Boom 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 ba. Boom boom ba. Ukikatika na hii ngoma, just be cool as a cucumber.
Hello name the super fresh lakini. Twende wewe yeye wewe vice versa vile wataka.
Mr. Brother, wacha kuzuba. Ukisleki hautapata.
Fungua macho, floni yako. Cheza wimbo kama ni wako. Cheza wimbo kama ni wako. Sababu huu wimbo ni wako.
Isa hatucheki na watu.
Nameless hatucheki na watu.
Ma MC hatucheki na watu.
Ogopa hatucheki na watu. Unahisi hizi flow za Afrika. Unahisi kama una katika. Can you feel this front to the rear? Can you feel this up in here? Boom boom ba. Boom 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 ba. Boom boom ba.
Ukikatika na hii ngoma, just be cool as a cucumber.
Na tumekuja kupati, ambia wenzetu samahani, hawako nasi na tuko nao, basi wametupa mbao. Sababu inabamba inashika, wingu la tisa inatufikisha, ukiachilia mahewa manze DJ unatubeba. Boom boom ba. Boom 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 ba. Boom boom ba. Boom ba boom ba. Boom boom ba. Boom 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 ba. Boom boom ba.
Ukikatika na hii ngoma, just be cool as a cucumber. Ukikatika na hii ngoma, just be cool as a cucumber.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
All right, welcome back. That is Mr. Issa there with Boomba Train. Oh my God, all my childhood in one song. It's playing right here on Power Radio. Let's just get right into it. Today we have the pleasure of speaking to one Mr. Jared Oyie. He's definitely not a new face right here on Power Radio. He's part of the fam. He's
Thank
part of
you.
the fam. Yes, and we're going to have a very extensive conversation about the ODM National Youth League. You know, what are some of the hits? What are some of the misses? They are right now in the campaigning mode for the next chairperson of the National League. So we will get to understand a little bit more about how these political youth leagues come about, how they came to be, and is there a potential maybe impact for this party to spill over into the national politics landscape? So let's just dive right into it. And my first question to you would be, what inspired the formation of the ODM National Youth League? Like what are some of the factors that made it formed, or rather, how did it come to be?
Okay, Anna, first, we must agree that from the register of political parties, it is a requirement that a party need to have the leagues.
Yes.
And I think all the parties that we have in the country have these leagues. But we have the Youth League, we have the Women's League, we have the People Living with Disabilities League, and then we have the veterans. And now from my party, they are all their veterans, and then we have the mainstream.
Right.
Yeah. And sometimes we also have even the special interest groups, that is maybe business and others. To the ODM, party, which was formed in 2005.
The so party, you're just clocking 20 years.
We are 20 years and we are in the celebration mood. We first had our celebration in Busia for ODM at 20. Okay. And then the big one, I think, should be in Mombasa, August. So there are plans underway as we celebrate our birthday.
Munite.
Kikosa nani atakuwa. Majaliwa utakuwa.
Yes.
So the party ODM was formed in 2005.
Yes.
And the party when it was formed with all these leagues all together along it. The ODM Youth League was formed concurrently with the party. So it has been part and parcel of the party.
The fabric.
All through. The fabric.
Yeah.
Because again, the leadership of the ODM party have been a youth of a political party then. That is, if you remember clearly, the Ford, they were calling themselves the Young Tusk.
Yes.
Where we had Raila Amolo Odinga, Gitovi Manyara. We had James Orengo, we had Wakili Paul Mwite, we had Nyang' Nyong'o, we had our current ED, that is Bwanodoro Ngwen. So these are people who are nurtured and made from a youth league. So they have a deeper understanding of how the youth league is a great pillar to a political party. This is the future of the party, but not only the future, but this is where the party draws its energy, where the people inject that energy that the party may need. Okay, the mainstream, I'll say that, have the wisdom and the idea where the things need to be taken. But again, they need that energy to push it. And that is being drawn from the ODM, from the youth league. Another appeal that makes a youth league, before I come to the other parts, why it has been there for that long. Yeah. This is one of the area that young people are being nurtured, not only for the current leadership, but for the future of the party. There's nobody that can survive without a youth league. But now coming back to the history of this league in the party, since its inception in 2005, this is a league that has been there, and this is a league, if you remember why ODM has been vibrant, I think one of the reasons because we have operational youth league, functional youth league, and this league is devolved to the polling unit. It's not only at the national level.
Yes.
And again, now not only in the ODM party, I'll tell you, Ania, where we are sitting here, that we have been having history of the youth leagues, but it is only ODM party for the past 20 years that have been in position to have elected youths in that league. I'll tell you that you have many youths calling themselves leaders, but they can't show you how they were elected. They can't show you how they got into those offices. They can't show you their constituents, who elected them. They can't show you even their secretary general in their political parties, youth league. They can't show their organizing secretaries, their treasurer. It is only him and him alone. Some of them...
That begs a question then. How do...
On the legitimacy.
Yeah, not even the legitimacy. The assumption is that the youth league should be able to have its own political structures within itself that govern the its running. So how then do we end up having people that are not legitimate? Isn't that showing that there's an out of controlness of the political ODM's national
No, this is not an ODM.
Yeah.
We in the ODM party, we have a leader who is elected. That is John Maketora, who was elected. We have, in fact, now let me give the structure of our ODM Youth League, maybe.
Yes, please.
Before we come into this.
Let's proceed there. Yeah.
ODM Youth League has two phases. Okay. We have secretariat phase. The ones in the office who operate, that's secretariat. Just like the mainstream where we have the secretariat led by Oduro Ngwen. So ODM Youth League secretariat is led by a gentleman called Benson Musungu. He sits at the ODM headquarters, Chungu House. Okay. And then we have a political wing, just like the mainstream again, that is led by Raila Amolo Odinga, the political wing. So the political wing of our ODM Youth League is led by a gentleman, Mheshimiwa Mtarajiwa, as the one who should replace John Mbadi. In the assembly nominated. That is John Brown Maketora, who was elected with all his team. Is deputized by Tyson Mutusi. We have the Secretary General Eriko Pany from Migori. We have the treasurer, we have the organizing secretary, we have the NEC members. So there's something that has been there. We have leaders elected by the people from their polling units. They are not handpicked. And this one, when I was talking about these other people, I'm talking about these other political parties. These other political parties have never held any election of their leagues. And you can check and recheck again. And you'll tell me. Yeah. We have leaders, some of them you have been calling in this show. Yeah. They can show you how they were elected. They were handpicked or appointed. They don't have even other members in their leagues. Nobody elected them. But we in ODM party, you are being taken through a rigorous process where you have the mandate of the people from your polling unit. Mimi kufika hapa leo, I'm from a polling unit.
Right. As we see you here.
As you see me here, I'm a polling unit. And from that polling unit, I have a mandate. I'm not selected. I am elected. I'm not underpicked. I am elected.
Isn't that undoing one of the pillars of the ODM party, which is democracy? For the longest time.
It is our biggest pillar. It's our biggest pride.
Yeah.
Because that's why we have been always having the best. And that's why we have always been able to connect and reconnect with the people, because we have the mandate. We have the voice of the people in the party. So when I was talking about those other political parties,
yes,
I had a reason for that.
Yes.
Because I know them. There are some hata ulitaja hapa. I know them. You're a youth league, yes. You call himself a national youth league leader. Who elected you? Who appointed you? Who handpicked you? Someone sitting somewhere then declaring himself that I'm a youth league leader.
So let me get this straight. So what? Please lay out for us the process. Who gets to vote? Do I have to be a member of the ODM party to be able to vote? How long does the campaign circulation happen? What does it take? Please let us know. Let the people know.
On the ODM election process, first at the polling unit, that is the polling station. I'll use myself as an example now for us to have a depth understanding of this.
Because you are running for...
Yeah, I've been part of the process.
Yes.
The ODM election was announced, I think, almost a year ago.
Okay.
And this is a process that we have been on the campaign, lobbying, talking to our people. And those who are being elected are ODM members. Okay. And those who are doing election are ODM members. So for you to be elected, for you to vote, you must be a party member.
Only.
Not everybody.
And also elections are also only for party members.
Party members.
Okay.
There's no way that a UDA guy, a DAP guy, a Wiper guy will come and vote in an ODM process. You must be a registered ODM member. And
can you be a member of more than one political party? Or once you're gone into ODM,
you are ODM
that's
member.
That. Unless maybe you want to change and then now you move on.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's the first thing. In fact, at first we did a proper recruitment. Personally, when we were doing the recruitment, I was under a lobby group that were calling themselves Tractors wa Raila Amolo Odinga, Tractors wa Baba. The Tractors, tulikuwa tunajita Tractors juu, tuliamua tutalema tutabomoa. And we were outside there recruiting people to join the party across the 17 constituencies in Nairobi. Okay. We worked in all those constituencies, and I think we were the lead group that had the largest number recruited in the last year. That is 2024. The election now on the election, after recruitment of the members, there are new members who are coming in. There are members who have been there. When I talked about veterans, there are people who have been there since the inception of the party, 2005. So these people who have been there, there are those who just joined the other day. There are those who have been joining. Even today, I'm pretty sure maybe someone is joining. So we have the election process from the polling unit. At the polling unit, the ODM members, this is the popular voting process now at the polling unit. It is the members of the party who comes out to vote those who want to lead the party. And during the voting, we have, let me use the youth league, because all the leagues are electing. That is from the youth league, we have the women's league, we have people living with disability, and then you have the mainstream. So we have 4 elections that day.
Okay.
Those who are being elected at the mainstream, those who are being elected at the women's league, and those who are living with disability electing themselves, and then the youth league. But now let me talk about the youth league part of it. At the youth league level, we elect a chair. At the polling station, we elect a chair, we elect the deputy chair, we elect the secretary general, we elect the organizing secretary, we elect the treasurer, then we also elect the representative of the people living with disability in the league again, and then we also have other committee members. Like for me to be able to move until the national level, I'll move as a committee member from the polling unit. So if you go to Multimedia University where I vote, I have a chair there who's called Victor.
Okay.
I have a secretary general there.
Yeah.
I have an organizing secretary. I have the deputy chair. And then after having the delegates, so these are delegates now.
Okay.
So each polling unit, we have delegates. So the delegates will move. We are coming to now Karen Ward.
Okay.
So in the Karen Ward, all the polling unit delegates will now elect a leader, their leadership. Again, the same procedure. Chair until the other delegates. Like for me, I'm a delegate again at Karen Ward. So I have a chair there called Fred. Rick Jakababa. It's a chair in Karen Ward. And then we have the organizing secretary Joanne, we have the Secretary General Vivian, we have the treasurer, that is Okelo, we have the deputy chair, and so everybody is elected by now. This election now is being delegated. It is a delegate process now, not the popular voting. So from the Karen Ward, we go to I'm from Langata constituency. So in the Langata constituency again, we elect the leaders. We're not selecting them. So it is the delegates from now all the 5 wards in Langata constituency who are electing the leadership of the Langata. So in the Langata constituency, I'll tell you another leadership now. If you're this is now the 4th tie leadership. In the Langata constituency, we have Joseph Ampero as the chairperson of the Langata constituency, deputized by Lorraine. And then we have the secretary anaitwa Nana. And then we have the organizing secretary, we have the deputy chair, the treasurer, everybody's there. And then we also have the committee members. So I'm a committee member now from the Multimedia University. I'm a committee member at Karen Ward. I'm a committee member at Langata. And then I'm also praying to be a committee member at Nairobi County. So far we have done the 3-tie election. We are now remaining with the 2 ties. So the 2 ties which are remaining are county level and the national level. So those will be elected at the county level. The delegates will be viable to vie for a national level. But if you are elected at a county level, you can't vie because already you have a mandate of the county people to work for them, to represent them and voice their concern. Those who are elected at maybe the ward level, they are not viable. They are not eligible to vie at the county level. But the delegate or a committee member is viable, is eligible to vie for higher position. So personally today I'm praying or I'm lobbying or I'm campaigning to be among the Nairobi County delegate or a committee member.
So
and
what does that mean? Do you go around just as the national politics, go around asking for votes, or how does the campaigning work?
The campaign change. There's a time that is very intensive. And it becomes more intensive. So like Nairobi, we have 17 constituencies. So from all the 17 constituencies, let me use the youth now. On the 17 constituencies, we have youth from all the 17, because Nairobi is an orange zone. This is ODM zone. So Nairobi being orange zone, we have the 20 delegates from all the 17 constituencies. So 20 delegates, that will be 340. So I need to talk to or campaign the leadership. You need to campaign and talk to all these 17. So if you move to each and every constituency, if you come to Langata, we'll have the 20 delegates. Talk to them, campaign amongst them. Go to Ruaraka, do the same. Go to Kibera, do the same. Go to Embakasi Central, do the same. Go to Dagoretti, do the same. You'll go to Embakasi South, do the same. You go to Kawangware is in Dagoretti South, Dagoretti North. So all these constituencies, Starehe, CBD. So all these 20 delegates, this is where now we campaign. So you campaign among the delegates, but not all the citizens or not all the ODM members. Just as we were doing it in Langata. In Langata, a good example, we had to move to all these 5 wards to campaign among the delegates. So in Langata, we had 5 wards, we had 20. So we had 100. So all these 100 delegates, you have to go campaign amongst them, sit them down, convince them, and give them a reason why you want to represent their voice.
So what is your reason? What is your reason? What have you captured on your manifesto if you are to be elected? Oh, by the way, when are the final elections, the national elections?
I think so far, no, there are those who there are those who petitioned the election and so on. So we are still in that process. Once they are done with all the sub branch, we call them the branch in our party constitution. But outside there we call them the sub county or the constituency. So once we are done with all the constituency election, petitions and everything, and then now the party will give us a date for the county election and the national election.
Right. So you don't know, it's indefinite.
Still bado tujapewa date. So now you have
what is on your manifesto? What is on your manifesto?
Before maybe I come to manifesto, there's a great urge. There's a great need for young people to come into this space. And I think time and time again, it is not something new that I'm going to talk about here, that you have said that people are occupying Are they still occupying? And if they're occupying, what are they occupying and where are they occupying? These are some of the tough questions.
Okay.
But we have been rallying young people. If they must occupy, can they occupy the political parties? Because we can't capture the state power or the political power without a vehicle. You can't capture this power if we are not in these political parties. But again, I'll tell you, and with no doubt that I'm in ODM party, but we in the party, we are the minority. Young people are not in these political parties. These people are just online. I'll tell you this.
Seriously?
They are not in these political
so
parties.
Why is it a youth
they are not in
league?
these political parties. Okay, we are not majority.
Okay.
We are few. That's what I mean. Wako lakini wako wengi.
Okay.
But they need to come and join these political parties.
Let's stay there. Why do you think that is the case? You know, this continuous narrative and discrepancy among us. Anything that is youth-led, anything that is youth-y, there's always never youth. What do you think?
On the political space, I think there are two instances that may be, on my personal observation, what I've seen, there are two things. First, we have had election malpractices or manipulation and so on from our political party. And then we have also been having the government giving promises that they don't deliver. So young people are seeing there's no need joining these political parties. And then even in our system, we have never had that political consciousness. So people have been having civic consciousness, but not political consciousness.
Right.
They have never known the reason why someone need to fall or belong to a political party. They have never understood the reason why someone need to join and actively participate in the political parties. They have never known the role of political party in our political space.
Don't you think that June 2024 changed?
Things are changing, yes, but we are not expecting a complete overhaul once.
Okay.
But things are
A
changing.
slow burn.
Young people are getting interested in the political process, but they have not gotten it right kidogo on joining the political parties.
Yes.
I think since June 25th to date, we have had many young-led organizations and political parties, which some of them, I'll give a good example, maybe Inject Party.
Okay.
Inject Party was being formed on sand, like it was not concretely formed. And I think it's just a name reserve. It's not even just a political party. That's not a political party.
The registrar of political parties does not know about it.
It is a name reserved, yes.
Right.
But it is not registered. It's not having offices, it's not operations. So that's a name reserved. We have many names reserved for these political parties. Young people feel like that maybe we can make one of our own. No, we must learn from all these people who have been in this space. And I think tukianzia nilikwambia that our party leader and our party pillars, those who have been holding this political party, were youths. The things we're doing today, they have done them. There's nothing new under the sun. The things we are trying to do today, Raila Amolo Odinga did in 1992.
Right.
The things we're doing today, William Samoei Ruto did with YK 92. So there's nothing new we are doing. So that we must get it right on how to inject ourselves and energy into these political parties.
Is there anything that the National Youth League of ODM is doing to ensure that the pool is enlarged for young people to be able to start identifying as, there is opportunity, this can be our space, how can we leverage, how can we be a part of the movement?
Yeah, sure. I think personally, I'll testify that I'm among the few youths who are, I'm not privileged, but I'll say privileged, yes, to be part of this, the largest political party, not only here in Kenya, but in East Africa. Apart from CCM, I think East Africa is only CCM that maybe can be our sister political party in largeness.
Right.
And there's something that they have been doing and they're doing. I'll tell you from the leadership that I think the last 2 months, they were in Maseno University to recruit.
Okay.
So we have been doing the things that we're supposed to do.
Okay.
And I'll tell you again, time and time, without a doubt, that we have been on the trail recruiting young people during this political party, ODM, where I'm among the few people who have been delegated. I'm among the few people who have been reaching other young people with the blessing of the leadership of the Youth League to do this among other young people that we have in the political party, ODM. But besides that, we're also putting up the ODM Student Command wing that is in operation. I've told you that we were in Maseno. There's another program that they're working on currently that will be unleashed to the young people to at least show them and tell them the reason why they need to join the ODM party, Youth League.
Yeah, your manifesto.
My manifesto. I think all through I've been talking about
Uza
it.
Sera.
I think all through I've been talking about it.
Yes.
And there's something you asked me that do we have political parties? Do youth leagues operate independently or they're just there to be seen? We are not flower girls. I'll tell you, from the ODM party, we have semi-autonomy. And that's why we have different leadership. Not a different leadership like, let me put it this way. We have semi-autonomy in operations.
Right.
We have the president of the ODM Youth League. We have the secretary general of the ODM Youth League. We have the treasurer of ODM Youth League. We have the organizing secretary of the ODM Youth League. We also have the not executive director, I'll put it that way, of the ODM Youth League. We are semi-autonomous in in some of our operations. So our voices are being heard. Again, our ODM Youth League president sits in all the eye tables of the ODM Youth League, of the ODM party, I mean, not ODM Youth
The
League.
national
Of the national. From the Central Management Committee, the top ranking party organ, where policies are being made, where the policies are being directed and policies are being corrected. The ODM Youth League chairperson sits in that organization.
So you're saying that there are policies that might have come from the National Youth League that spill over to the National ODM party.
Yeah, exactly.
Perhaps we also see the implementation of, perhaps?
Exactly.
Yeah.
In fact, maybe people are maybe forgetting.
Yes.
Our current PS from ODM Youth League, the PS for Youth Affairs, that is Bwana Fikirini, was the ODM Youth League leader in Kilifi.
Okay.
So that's one of the ODM Youth League. Remember, you will see that the party has been nurturing all
Being
through.
able to propel, yeah.
People maybe forgetting.
Yeah.
The current chief whip, that is Bwana Soro, was a member of the ODM Youth League. We also remember and we also know that Bwana Sufuna, our current SG, was from the Youth League.
Yeah.
We have the Mbekasi East MP on Babu Wino was in Youth League. We have
those are quite
Rashid,
notable names.
Rashid Echesa, who was a CS then, was in ODM Youth League. So we have been the ODM Youth League have been there in semi-autonomy. They are able to run these things because they were in a league that gave them a space to know how to operate.
Is the youth league running on semi-autonomy not a limitation to perhaps what its implications and impact could be on national politics?
It should be semi-autonomous. If we are saying that we are going to be autonomous, then I think we may run off. It will be a different political party. So we must be semi-autonomous. We must be attached to the mainstream. It's one party, but we must be attached to the mainstream of the party.
Yeah.
And again, we are synchronized together.
Yes.
And that's why I'll tell you, in all the operations, we have things being done concurrently. Just the same way we have the Women's League. Just the same way we have the people living with disability. It's just a whole pool, but now the youths do these things, those living with disability do these things, and then those who are maybe the women's league do their things.
Yeah.
And then now you have asked me about maybe, hey,
yes.
Why me?
Wewe
mbona umejitokeza?
Wewe mbona umejitokeza? Why should we? And then I can read some comments that I can see watu wameanza kuchangia. Yes. So yeah, just what is your manifesto?
Okay, it's not like a manifesto, but the reason.
Yeah.
What's the reason? Why am I here?
Why
the
you?
First thing and the first reason, we have a greater inspiration from our party leader. How he grew in the political party space. How he made himself. And how he have also worked beggar kwa beggar with his other comrades. Not only Rao, we also have the senator, not senator, but Governor Siaya. That is on James Orengo, His Excellency. We have our current executive director and other comrades who are there then. So why do young people need to join the political party? I'm among them. And why do young people need to lead these political parties? I'm among them.
Yeah.
The first reason and why I'm feeling I am, not for me, but for the young people, is at least for us to have our voice add on the table. There's a point that we on Babu Wino talked about breaking the table. Whose table do we want to break? We're not going to break the table. We want to be involved in the decision making. We want to be involved in the policy making. We want to be involved in pushing the party agenda forward. But again, we would love what pushes me so much to have this party live beyond
the
other 100 years.
Yeah.
We need to have another 20 years on top. We need to have another 60 years on top of it. Another reason why I'm coming out, not only to recruit, re-energize, and have young people injected in this political party, is to take this party back to the young people. I've told you that young people have been shying off from joining the political party. I don't want to be sitting there seeing things. I want to take the political party back to the people.
Yes.
I want to take this political party to the universities. I want to take this political party into the slum areas. We need to take this party back to the villages. We want to take this party into the household. If my wife maybe is in ANC, let me be in the ODM, and we can discuss this and say, why are you ANC? Can you be in the ODM party? We need to take this party into the hostels. We want to take this party everywhere into the markets.
Right.
That's the reason why I'm feeling I'm taking my candidature out to build this political party and take it back to the people. Though it is with the people, yes, but to the younger people.
I'm always, I guess what I'm trying to understand is the point of recruiting young people into the National Youth League to get them politically elected seats in some times, like in the future, is the point of the Youth League to ensure that people are get into politics, or is there a space for young people to be active citizens and perhaps be, I guess, not very much focused on one day I might end up in a political seat and I am part of a political movement, political party, because I want this country to do better beyond me having a political seat. Yeah, do you get what I'm trying to say?
I'm getting you.
Yeah.
And let me use 3 examples of political parties in Africa that I admire so much. The first political party is ANC in South Africa. This is a party that has been there, I think, for quite longest. That was led by Mandela now. And then we also have a party in Tanzania that is called Chama cha Mashinani. That is CCM. And then there's a young party in South Africa called EFF. The reason why I nimezitaja, these are parties that have tried so hard to infiltrate their roots deep into the people. And the best route to take as an ODM political party, and that's one of the reasons why I'm presenting my candidature, can we be able to have what we call political education, consciousness being risen, and can we allow
beyond
political parties,
seats and positions?
Can we allow our political parties to enable young people to discuss, dissect, and have the agenda of the parties being discussed? A good example is only this ODM party today that I believe in this country have a clear ideological card. It's only this party ODM that I believe today, not only on the history of the leadership, but have a long history to be a progressive political party that has always been in the forefront, spilling even the blood of the party members to defend this country. And again, you have asked me about young people. The reason why young people have been getting a difficult hand to join these political parties, I think I told you before, that they have never gotten a reason why they should. And that's why someone like me now, Oyie, is coming and telling young people, why do you need to be in a political party? In this political party, this is where the police are being formed to run a nation. Today UDA on better economy, which was formed as a policy of that political party, UDA, is what is running the country. It is not the Kenya Kwanza. It is a UDA manifesto. Though they are saying that these are the small parties also came along, the Ford Kenya, the ANC, and other small political parties. But this is being run on UD. It was kazi, bottom-up economy. So in ODM party as well, we have our policies. All these political parties have policies, but I think apart from those other small political parties that may not have a clear policy that we don't know, because some of them are briefcase parties. We don't even understand them. We don't even understand their leadership. So let me talk about the 2 political parties now. Why is UD running a nation today? They had a policy which was formed. And the young people need to know that these policies are formed before the elections. It takes 3 or 4, 5 years. We, the ODM party, our policies were formed in 2005. And these are some of the pillars which have been holding us all through. Sometimes we may revise them, but we have the founding manifesto. We have the founding ideology of the party. We have the founding, how shall I put it? Apart from the manifesto, we have other documents, the founding documents of the party, which we are able and we have a clear reason why we are holding them. And the young people need to understand that these things affect the policies of the economy, the policies of the education, the policies in the health sector, the policies in agriculture. So they must understand that the political parties are not just political parties as they see them. These are the policy formers. This is where the parties draw their aspiration to run a country.
Okay, gotcha. Let's take a quick comment here, and I'm sure you will respond. DJ CJ Kenya, thank you so much for tuning in. And he's saying, I like the passion Jared Oyie has for ODM. Unfortunately, they will just participate as being part of the oppression, but activating voices like him to keep taking advantage of the Gen Z euphoria. You will respond to this. But before you respond, let's take a quick breather. We'll come back and we can get the response from that comment. And if you have any questions for Mr. Jared Oyie about the ODM Youth League and what have you, please do at us on our social media pages, Power Radio across all socials. Let's take a quick breather. We'll be right back.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. All day and night. Power Radio.
All right, welcome back. That is BN right there. And we are still on the Power Morning Drive show on Power Radio. My name is Wanyoike. I'm here with the aspirant of the national chairperson of the National ODM Youth League, Mr. Jared Oyie. We are talking about youth in transition. What does it take to run a National Youth League, and at that specifically the ODM National Youth League and yada yadas, right? So there's a comment here by DJ CJ that I would like us to listen into some of the responses that Mr. Oyie will give. I like the passion Jared Oyie has for ODM. Unfortunately, they will just participate as being part of the oppression, but activating voices like him to keep taking advantage of the Gen Z euphoria. And of course, you know, those are very strong sentiments, but I do get what he's talking about and where he's coming from. Your take?
Thank you. First, we must agree that ODM has never been part of any oppression. I think this party that has stood against the oppressors. No, they always say that we are either with the oppressors or you are the oppressor, or against the oppressor. So ODM has never been part of any form of oppression in this country. I think for the longest, before the Gen Zs, because I'm pretty sure the first time that the young people came out, those who broke what we call political virginity, was a number of them did it June 25th. And some of us have been in this space for quite longest. And I'll tell you that I've been doing the active politics since 2019.
Since 2019? Wow.
So I'm not new in the game. So it is not about the June 25th. That is why my brother need to get that clear from me.
Yeah.
So ODM as a political party has never been part of any oppression. I've never joined any oppressor to oppress the citizens of this country. We have always stood pro people. We have always stood for the people. We always stood in the gap for the justices in this country. Second, on the Gen Z euphoria. Maybe there are those who may be using that for the Gen Z euphoria and so on.
Yeah.
Some of us have been in the political party ODM for the longest. There are those who came and found out there. I'll tell you a good example of my brother, Kasmil Makoure, who came and joined us there. When he came, I think, in 2 months, less than a year.
Yeah.
In less than 1 year. The guy has formed many other more organizations. Tunamuliza ndogo. What's the game here? Because I remember when he came, he joined the party, we welcomed him as a comrade, because that's a party open to everybody. And we also love wageni. So when he came in, we showed him how to do things and how things should be done. And by good luck, he also fell in the hands of the party leader. So we expect that he was going to learn a lot from first hand. But again, I think in less than 2 months, I'll tell you today, I think when we launched the broad-based government, when it was being signed at KICC, Kasmel and he picked some youth somewhere, and then he had a press briefing that he formed what we were calling the broad-based youths. That operated for in only one single day. The next day it was not there. Where he was the chair. We just saw them pointing each other. This the secretary general, this the treasurer, this the. So hey, ndugu, atufanyi hapa hivi. So that thing operated for only one day. The next day we have never seen it again. That press ilikuwa evil. Maybe if you saw it on media. I think the most recent yesterday they were with the Kina Morara and so on. That is apologizing. Apologizing for what?
Yeah.
Why is apologizing? Those are the things we're asking ourselves. You are coming to apologize for what? Again, we never dragged you into our political party. You came in. And again, we never forced you to do anything in the party. You did the things you did willingly. But again, now you are apologizing. On whose behalf and for who? Some of the tough questions. So I don't want to go deep into that. Again, if you're very keen, you'll remember that before maybe from that thing, there's time also had other guys, they were putting on some green aprons around in Nairobi. That was operated for some few days. And then I think we saw him Youth for Youth, that he went to Embakasi South for a single day, walking around with our ODM youth. In one single day, then he disappeared again. So he have never destabilized. He doesn't know what he wants. Because again, when he came, he said he wanted to be the executive director of ODM Youth League. No, that he left again. He wanted to be a regional leader. That left again. He also saying the other day that he wanted to be ODM chair. So we don't know what that gentleman want. Is anatapaka kwa kila mahali. So may not be in good position to know what he want. So those who want those who may be operating on the Gen Z euphoria are such people like him maybe, because they don't know what I want. Personally, I know what I want. I've been here for some good time. But the Gen Z came. I think there's a time, it was here that I said, and I'll say it again today. Before the Gen Z uprising, we had youths who were actively in the ODM party. I'm among them. And there's a gentleman that you were telling me about of camera. That is the visible watch. That's another young gentleman who was there even then. During the Gen Z protest, we never quitted the party. We were still in that political party, ODM, and we even took it there to the street saying, in the position of the party and in the spirit of the party that has been on the street for the quite longest, we are learning from the best, and we are going to the street to fulfill our generational conversation, a generational call. But again, there's a time that party called it off and saying, no, this is not the right way, because again, the Gen Z protest was infiltrated, and that's when the intel's of even our political party said, no, it is now not right even for our young people to go onto the street, because there are those who are now dishing cars, and they also add other anterior interests that who are not from the Gen Z, the young people of this country, and some of them are still operating to date. You can't tell me that Gachagua is better than Ruto. You can't tell me Ruto to go. Aende wapi? We are a country that is having a constitution. If Ruto must go, he will go constitutionally. And if he must go, let him go in 2027. So these are the things we must look into in depth. So someone is coming to tell us to sing about Ruto must go. Where? Do you want to have a constitutional crisis? We can't go Somalia way. Somalia has never been the same. We can't go the Sudan way. Sudan is struggling to be a stable country. We can't go Haiti way. So this is a country that is a peace beacon, not only in the region, but in Africa at large. For if there's a destabilized Kenya, East Africa will be destabilized. So this is an interest of not only the citizens of this country, but even international communities. So that's why as a party ODM, we had to put our party interest aside and have the country's interest first. And that's why at some point people may fail to understand what our party leader stands for. This are patriotic. This Raila Amolo Odinga is a statesman. He had to self everything and say, no, Kenya first. If Kenya burns down, where do we go? Some of us, I'll tell you, a number of Kenyans, they don't hold the dual citizenship. They're Kenyans. If mtu akitoka hapa Nairobi, atoke Kenya, ende Ushago, arudi Nairobi. Hawezi toka ende Tanzania, hawezi toka ende Somalia. Penye nazaenda ni kwa Ushago. Ukichomeka Ushago utaenda aje. At some point, we have ever seen it in 2007. So we had that, we know. So we must avoid it at all costs. Again, if a pillar falls in East Africa, then labda Afrika mzima, itakuwa ngumu kwetu. So that's one of the things that my good friend need to understand, that we are not on the Gen Z euphoria. In fact, I'm pushing for the Gen Zs to get into the ODM part. That's the only part that will enable them to voice their concerns. That's the only part that will enable them, if they want to go to the street, they will go to the street much organized. And they will go to the streets with a reason to go to the street, not just going to the street. No, we can't say that we're going to the street for fun. If you go to the street for fun, there's someone who will not go back home. If you go to the street for fun, there's someone who will lose his life. If you go to the street, there's someone who will go back home. This disabled guy with no arm, no limb, something will happen, because the streets are so muscles. I'll tell you, if the rubber meets the tire, things change. So we can't say that we'll go to the street. If you call us to the street, give us a reason why you must go to the street. When the party leader and the party leadership called the ODM members to go to the street, we always know the reason why you go to the street. So if young people want to go to the street, let them join the ODM party, and then they'll have a valid reason why they need to move to the street. And again, we'll also be having an organized street protest. I think we are again one of the political party that has been in the forefront in the street activation and street activities. There's no other political party that can match us in this country. And I think at an Africa mzima, if I'm not wrong. But again, on the same. we can't just move to the street if you're not organized. So if you must move to the organized,
we saw it in 2024. We were not organized per se, but we went to the streets.
Exactly. But
democracy has to be decentralized.
There's no problem.
Yeah.
And it is in these political parties, if you are organized, we'll be able to notify the police we are going to demonstrate and for how long and so on, though it is within our right, at least for them to know, and also to know how to control the traffics. That's why I think those are some of the reasons, and also to give us security, because there are those who infiltrate a peaceful demonstration that has happened and time again. And I think that's why we need to notify the police and something like that. And again, if you are much organized, we'll have the reason why we're going to the street achieved.
All right. From an insider's point of view, there's a lot that has been happening in terms of debates of who is going to take the next baton. Of course, after the AU fallout, Raila comes back home and everybody's speculating what happens to the ODM party next. Is there some insider scoop that you can give us about us concerning the sustainability and the longevity plan of the ODM party?
And on who's going to take it on, I don't know why this question has always been there.
Yeah, it's a big one because Raila is a very, he's a prominent key figure in opposition party politics in Kenya.
In the ODM party, these are party with structures and with the leadership which is operation in operation. I'll tell you that we have Raila Amolo Odinga as the party leader, and then we have the 3 deputy party leaders.
Okay.
The first deputy party leader is Paul Simbarati, Governor Kisii. Second party leader, we have Abdul Nasir, that's the governor for Mombasa. We have the third deputy party leader, that is Senator Osotsi of Vihiga. And then, leave alone that. In the structures of the leadership, I think, nimekwambia. So it is very easy, you will know. If Baba is not there, we have the 3 deputy party leaders. Let them take the mantle.
Automatically
that is
take
one. On the party list structure, we have the party chairperson, that is Gladys Wanga Nyasuna Atieno, that is the governor for Homa Bay. We have the deputy chairperson, that is Senior Councillor Tinda Molo, Mbunge for Arieda. So there's a party with operational structures. We don't have a vacuum. When John Mbadi left, Governor Wanga stepped in his position. When Joe left, Nasira to come in. When Oparanya left, Simbarati came in. So we don't have a vacuum in the political party. We have a leadership structure. When that time comes, the leadership will sit down. Either from the structure, we'll have a promoted party leader, if in case that will. But again, why must we talk it? And Baba is still active. Baba is still very young. If you have seen moving out around the country, he moves much faster, swiftly, more than even in some young people who are still waiting. There are those who are zero grazing in this country and they're expecting to be president. And we know them. People are zero grazing in this country.
Zero grazing. Which people are zero grazing?
People are just zero grazing here. So let me give you a good example now. They say Baba Raila Amolo Odinga to quit and so on and so on.
Don't you think it's time for him to exit the stage though?
Why?
Because he's been at it for quite some time now. It's time for the Jareds to take up the baton.
No? Let me ask you.
Yeah.
Let me ask you.
No, you can't ask me. This is my show. I'm the one who asks questions. But moving on.
Okay.
I saw you at the funeral of the now slain MP of Kasipul.
Yeah.
Yes, Charles Ongondo. And, he was quite somber there. But again, as always, it's another it's another...
That's... alikuwa mwanasiasa. Mnajua kama ukiwa pastor, ukikuja kunena pastors, lazima wahubiri.
Of course.
So kama mwanasiasa lazima siasa ingepigwa.
Lazima siasa ingepigwa. Now there's so many siasas wapigwad there. I was saying, if you want to know what Raila's next move is, look at the face of Mbadi, and just there's so much happening there, I mean, you are there.
At Sir Charles Ongondowere, may Mbunge rest in peace. And he also has a very young, promising son that if the party decide to do the right thing for him, we will have our support.
Okay.
That is Boyd Were. Okay. We have been in conversation with him. Maybe if the party will give
him
that chance.
Is he interested though?
Yeah, he's much interested. You see the gentleman talking there?
Is he?
He told us that Daddy never raised a Kawadia.
But we need to stop this madness. I think it's a very nepotism. I think it's some sort of nepotism.
No.
It should not always be automatic. That
it's not automatic. It's not automatic, yes. Yeah. But a young person, I'll vote for him. Not only on the basis that he's young, he has also been showing us that I'm capable, I can do it. Okay. That is one. Second, watoto wa pasta wengi wengine unapata baadaye anakuja anakuwa mhubiri, anakuwa muimbaji. Tu mwanasiasa mnainspector fanye nini? Akwe mwizi, akwe mwanasiasa, shida iko wapi?
So
there's no problem.
So if Boyd takes over,
there's no problem with that. We'll support him.
Right.
If party give him the ticket, he'll be our candidate.
Right.
So back to now, maybe the sentiments. No, their statements were made.
Yeah.
And there were 3 statements that were outstanding.
Yes.
Let me talk about the 3.
Yes.
The first one,
please,
came from the CS. John
Mbadi.
When John Mbadi was telling Ezi Sifuna that mini ndugu wako, he never relinquished his party membership. He only left the party position. He's still a live member for ODM. And he was trying to tell the SG to support him and the party. But again, SG is also very right. When he says that, why must we support you? You are not implementing the agenda of the ODM party. The things you are implementing in today's government are the ones for the Kenya Kwanza and UDA by extension. So it is difficult to support the UDA agenda as ODM party. But we may support him as individual. We may give him that ample that he need. But again, it's one of the CSS that we have never seen around having the rhetorics just like any other CS, like some other CSS. We have never seen him in the rooftop of the cars. The only place that we have seen him is, I think, some point, the most recent was when he was explaining the bill, the finance bill in 2025.
In the House.
In the House. So, Ningumu Sana, that gives us that the ODM donated experts are doing something. They are not on the campaign mode, they're not politicking. They are doing the job that the president reached out for them to go and do. But again, on the SG position, when he talked about the spokesperson of the party, as Baba puts it, there's a spokesperson of the ODM party, ni moja tu, apart from Baba, is the SG of the political party in our constitution. So when SG talks that the position of the party, we have other noisemakers around, they'll make noise, yes. But there are some of us will listen to the party position that's been given by the party spokesperson. And the party spokesperson ni mtu moja. Apart from SG, it's only Barbara Molodinga, the party leader. If now we leave alone the names, it is the structures. It is the SG or the party leader who are in the position to give the direction or the party position. And that has been done time and time again. We know the position of the party. When the SG of the political party ODM at Ongondo Were's burial, when he said that it takes order from one quarter, that one quarter comes from the party leadership. So he has not been talking on his own as Edwin Sifuna. He has been talking as the SG of the ODM party. The time that he will talk as ODM as Sifuna will also know. But he has been talking as ODM Secretary General. That is one. So the politics which was playing out, it was ODM politics. We have the ODM members who joined the government, who joined the minority side of government. Not the government. We are all in government, including you. Right. Even the activists outside there. We are all in government. And there's a knowledge that Raila Mulodinga gave the other day, that when Joe Biden, that is a Democrat, had ministers from Republican, there was no problem. They are Americans. When today Donald Trump have ministers from Democrat, it's Republican, yes, but he can have ministers from Democratic side of the government.
Except that is a very advanced democracy, and we know in Kenya.
Exactly. That's where I'm coming in. Now back here at home in Kenya, we are at 60 today. Mzee at 60 today, you can imagine as a mature guy. So we are still saying that our democracy is not mature. At 60 years old plus.
It's not, because look at the shambles that we are in as a country.
We are progressively growing there. We need to understand that before I become a member of ODM party, I'm a Kenyan. If the state, if today the President William Samoei Ruto reaches out to me, it goes, let me go to
be a part of government, would you take it?
I'll do. I'm a Kenyan. That's first. I'm just being patriotic. But again, still, with the consultation of the maybe political party where I'm coming from, I don't need to make individual decision on such. I'll give you an example of a young man, Fikrini Jacobs. He's from ODM parties, doing PS for Youths, and we're expecting to see turnaround of the youth agenda in this country from the ODM party. We'll show you the government that the Kenyans have been longing to have in the 2 years that it is remaining. We are expecting a lot from our experts that we donated to the government to see and show the world that how you people could have given us the power and mandate to run this country. This is how we could have done it, yes. So if John Mbadi, as he was putting it, he will have filled the ODM ODM party. If a school fails as East Africa community, it will fail the ODM party. If Opiyo Wandayi fails at the energy, he will fail the ODM party, not even the country first. When Joe will fail at the mining and bull economy, he would have failed the ODM party.
Right.
If Oparanya fails at the SMEs ministry and corporations, he would have failed the ODM party. If PS Fikirini, if PS Health, if they will fail in their respective ministries and PS's positions, they would have failed the Orange Democratic Party ODM. So we expect them to do magics. We don't know how they'll do it in the short time that they are going to have in those offices.
Right.
So that's what we want to show, not only Kenyans, but the world, that this is what we have been having for Kenyans for the longest.
As we wrap up our conversation today, is the ODM National Youth League the life jacket for Kenya's political futures?
I believe, I trust that the life, not only in the party, because at first will agree with me and that there's no serious political party that can run without a proper functional league. And the reason why ODM is ODM as is it today is because we have functional operational league. The reason why ODM is very vibrant, the reason why ODM is deep-rooted in the people is because of the young people that are in that political party. And I think you'll attest that I'm among the few young people who are here for the ODM. Clearly. That is one. Second, the reason why this party ODM, the reason why this political party ODM may be here for the longest time, more than maybe those anticipating that maybe at some point will bow out, we are promising them and telling them that we, the young people in that political party, we are going to hold the life of that political party higher and inject more life into it, more vibrancy into it. Another thing that we must agree on and jointly here together.
Yeah. Wacha nikwambie kuna comments moto hapa. Let's just go right into it. You will respond. But Black People Music, shout out to you. I think Ngong Massive is well represented. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning. Good morning, Power Radio. Good morning to you. Anasema ODM did not donate experts. They gave goons to make sure they are always eating. Tuache kubebana ujinga tafadhali. All right? That is Black People Music and Ozzy on his sentiments there. We also have Rap Fanatic 111 ama 111. Again, shout out to you, Ngong Massive represented. Anasema, huyu mse anaongea nini sana sasa? First, I have never seen a youth with such a receded hairline. How old is he? Respond. Sio Mimi is our listeners this morning.
Now, first.
Let's respond as we wrap up the show.
We never donated goons. We donated experts in the political party. Will agree with me that in as much that this is the first budget that John Body is going to read. We expect to see, I think, from what we're expecting from the 2025-26 budget, there's no tax added yet. But economies have not turned around yet. We don't expect them to change things in a day. It is progressive. Let us wait and see. For now, they have been in office for now. Well, since I guess
June, coming to 1 year-ish.
No, July. No, not yet. So maybe 9 months now. 8-9 months.
Yeah, thereabouts.
So let's expect things turn around.
Right.
Still, we are promising.
Yeah.
They are not goons. No, that's so retrogressive. My hairline.
Yes, somebody is asking you about your hairline.
Ndugu yangu, that's my hairline.
Somebody wants to know what's up. You are
I'm not having dreads.
I'm a headliner.
I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner as soon as I don't have dreads. I have beards, man.
Oh my God. All right, sawa. As we wrap up the show, just your final remarks, not just to the ODM National Youth League, but to the youth, because I am a firm believer that it's not just about political concentration, but we should be able to decentralize this power and open up the discussion to the young people of this country. So what would your final remarks for young people be? this morning?
First, my message to the young people in the ODM party.
Yes.
And then to the country. Young people need to join this political party. Through thick and thin, they need to find themselves in these political parties. Yeah. And I think the one operational political party is ODM. With that, we have these other small briefcase political parties. Some of them are not even clear on what they want. I think with us in the ODM, we know what we want and we know where we are moving to. That is one. So let them fund themselves. Okay. And then the political party ODM. Yes. Second, young people are occupying, let them occupy the political parties. Let us have the voice in these political parties. Let us be majority in these political parties. We'll influence, and again, we'll also be able to be at the tables where the policies are being made, only if you are many. To the youth of the country, I think the other day I saw some youths who were moving around the street of Nairobi on a caravan, sanitizing youths to go take IDs. IDs are not being taken on rallies. Let them walk to the IBC offices, not the IBC offices, but the registrar of the immigration offices, and take the IDs. We are not going to take, many people are doing a lot of propaganda PR around at the expense of serious things that need to be done. We need, the state need to also move very fast and issue the IDs. They don't need to put them for longer time in these offices. Right. Let the young people have the IDs. That's sila tuko nayo. Kama nataka Ruto aende venye mnasema, if you want to change the country and so on, we can only do it constitutionally. Yeah. And let them take ID and come 2027. Let them not take them and put them in the houses. Let them not take them and keep the documents. It's not just a mere document. Let them take the ID and 2027 wajitokeze wapige kura. Na wapige ODM. Okay. Hiyo ndio my parting shot.
Awesome. Jared Oyie, we have come to the end of our conversation this morning. Thank you so much. And to everybody who is concerned about Jared's hairline, where can they get
Where can they get me? Yes. The headliner?
Yes. The headliner.
That's very soon. Don't you get me?
Yeah.
I'm also on social media. Okay. I'm just Jared Oyie.
Across all socials.
Jared Oyie.
Sawa. Mpate huko social media. Muulize hizo maswali zote. But thank you so much for tuning in this morning. Asanteni sana. We see you. We see the love. We appreciate the love. A big shout out to Black People Music, DJ CJ Kenya, Rap Fanatic 111. Asanteni sana for making time to tune into the Power Morning Drive show this morning. All right, let me just give you a breakdown of what to expect today. From 11 a.m., of course, your girl, Miss Caroline Murote, comes in with Shiva Sessions from 11 all the way till 1 p.m. So do make sure you tune in to that show. Then later on, our in-house advocate of the High Court of Kenya, Mr. James Wanyoike, comes in from 5 p.m. all the way till 7 p.m. with Sharia Dive for all things constitution, the law, everything that you need to know about that as well. Mimi sina la ziada. It's been always a pleasure, always a pleasure to have you guys tuning in this morning. I will see you on Wednesday, and I shall be talking to Maseke Rioba. She is the Communications and Programs Officer at Future Elect. And what Future Elect is doing is that they are preparing the future for the next class of politicians and people that want to vie for politically elected positions. And they are across many parts of this continent and as well beyond the continent. So we will be having a conversation about sustaining Africa's futures as well. And so you do want to stick around on Wednesday to find out what the conversation shall be all about and find out what Africa Future Elect is doing in terms of sustaining the political landscape in the region and in the continent. Alrighty, it's been a pleasure. I'm going to see you on Wednesday from 8 a.m. Take care for now. Bye-bye.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Hadija nisubiri niwe wako, nikupe mahaba yangu yote, tuwe milele mimi na wewe. Hadija nisubiri niwe wako, nikupe mahaba yangu yote, tuwe milele mimi na wewe.
nimetoka kutafuta na sikieni mrembo pia ngependa kukujua. Nipe mkono tafadhali tupotee mtaa. Twende nje ya mbali sana. Mali kawa ya Seychelles hivi. Tumetulia kwa beach tunachomwa na jua hivi. Si muziko off kuna mtu anatusumbua. Hoteli 12 star para kuruka. Fana shopping mtu wangu hizo viatu sawa. Hizo nguo pia hapo sawa. Dina saa 2 usiku maisha tamu. Baadaye masaa 7 tunaingia klabu. Kwa makali yote unataka. VIP DJ anacheza ngumi yote unataka. Adija tafadhali ishi na mimi lele. Uwe wangu no wako tuishi kigenge.
Adija nisubiri niwe wako. Nikupe mahaba yangu yote. Tuwe milele. Mimi na wewe. Adija nisubiri niwe wako. Nikupe mahaba yangu yote. Tuwe milele. Mimi na wewe. Nataka kupa usichowahi ahidiwa. Nawe utahisi umebarikiwa. Kutoka zamani nimekutamani. Mrembo kama wewe hafai kuwa bila mchumba. Nipe nafasi, nimekutamani. Adija nisubiri niwe wako. Nikupe mahaba yangu yote. Tuwe milele. Mimi na wewe. Adija nisubiri niwe wako. Nikupe mahaba yangu yote. Tuwe milele. Mimi na wewe. See a friend tell me she not really like me, but let me try see her what she really like before. We make a step on her yard and show her how me really feel. Listen up, let me show you truly what the deal. Me want to coach ya, future in life me want to sort ya. Out of the land of misery, go and deport ya. See me treasure you, cause you are me fortune. Me without you, it could have been me torture. Adija nisubiri niwe wako. Nikupe mahaba yangu yote. Tuwe milele. Mimi na wewe. Adija nisubiri niwe wako. Nikupe mahaba yangu yote. Tuwe milele. Mimi na wewe. Utulivu wangu wakuisha tu. Heri nisiachilie tumaini langu mie. Utulivu wangu wakuisha tu. Heri nisiachilie tumaini langu mie. Adija nisubiri niwe wako. Nikupe mahaba yangu yote. Tuwe milele. Mimi na wewe. Adija nisubiri niwe wako. Nikupe mahaba yangu yote. Tuwe milele. Mimi na wewe.
Tuwakali waire. Adija umtoto ananiua manze. Umtoto mrembo sana. Jo ukiona hizo mguu ajabu sana. Hiyo face ajabu sana. Hizo nywele ajabu sana. Hata sitasema haka manze. Hiyo haka noma sana usio. Adija mamanzi wote hapa Kenya ni maadija usio. Tunu appreciate sana manze. Waire karibu bana dunia yetu ya genge. Usio. Tuwakali waire. Bada